Okay, now I'm just marking it up using the template. Now I'm going to cut this out using a jigsaw, being very careful not to cut into the line, but to stay just outside of the line. But if you go through the line, you don't know where you are anymore. You have no reference point. So don't cut into the line. Okay, now I'm going to cut the top edge of the side panel, but I have to stop right here because from this point forward it flares upwards. Okay, now I'm just blending in the reflex stern curves. All right, here's the transom. Goes like this, and then it goes like that. And from here on, it's completely straight. Okay, now I'm doing the bow. It flares up at the front, and there's going to be a wave deflector up here, so it rises 7 inches. So it's a total of 21 inches at the height at the front. Right, there's the upward curve on the bow. All right, just cleaning up the curve. Okay, there is the bottom and one of the side panels. I have to make another side panel. So a couple things about this shape. It's a semi-planing. So if it was, if the bow, if the stern was also pointy, then it would just be a standard canoe, which they're not really designed to go above their hull speed. So the other thing is if you have to walk back to the back of the boat and adjust the rudder, the back of the boat won't sink on you. It also allows me to put the center of gravity a little bit further back from the middle of the boat, and that works real well with the skimming outriggers. It has the hull has minimal rocker. If you look at the profile, there's and the height at the front is 21 inches, and it goes down to about 14 in the middle. And the 14 inches is good for it just puts the cross brace just above the waves, and hopefully that'll work really well. And it does have a slight reflex bow, stern, reflex stern, so it's a slight S shape. This boat is going to have a whole lot more volume capacity than my 12-foot boat. This one is almost 16 foot long, so I should be able to put 2 people on here, or definitely put 2 outriggers and a full sail rig and about 120 pounds of equipment and go on a multi-day adventure. One quick thing to note, the boat does have a relatively high prismatic coefficient, which basically means that it has a relatively high amount of volume in the front and back, the ends, basically. So it's not as pointy in the front, and it's relatively wide in the back. This gives it the ability to excuse me, to hydroplane and to go above its hull speed limit, which would be, so according to the formula, the hull speed limit for this boat would be around 5.2 knots, which is about maybe 6.5 miles per hour. And I've already gotten my punt up to about 7 knots. So I suspect that this should go, I'm thinking it could go downwind or, well, actually, and it might be able to go 12 knots. We'll find out. Okay, now I'm just making this is the front mid panel. I don't know what they call it. It's like a spine. It's not a bulkhead because it's going the other direction. Just using the side panel as a template. Now, the instructions call for making this out of 1/2-inch plywood. I don't want to use my Baltic birch because I use it for drawers, but it's actually lighter density, so I think I'm going to use this 18mm plywood from Indonesia. And what I'll do is I'll just make the frame a little skinnier so it's not as heavy. Okay, the drawing shows for 2 1/4 perimeter, or 2.5. I'm just going to do 1.75 to make it lighter. All right, there's the front longitudinal bulkhead. It's going to look like that. It's really light. If you get this Baltic, it's not Baltic, it's called birch. It's fake Baltic birch. But if you get it from Indonesia, it's really light. And if you get it from Vietnam, it's literally almost twice as heavy. They use a different species in the middle. So I don't know what this is, but it's very light.